Today is day 36 of the government shutdown. Hooray! The longest in American history. 2 federal judges said the Trump administration must release money from the program's rainy day fund of $4.6 billion during the shutdown. The administration said it would comply, but it might take weeks to send checks, and those checks will be less than what they normally get in a month because that's not enough to cover a month. Well, now you can scratch that. President Trump went on Truth Social yesterday and said no SNAP money will be released until Democrats open up the government. Awesome. Republicans have control of both the House and Senate. They do not have the votes. Democrats are not willing to fall in line until Republicans extend Affordable Care Act credits that, if they expire, will cause health insurance premiums to increase as much as 300%. Okay, let's talk about affordable health care, Affordable Care Act. Good things and bad things. Good thing. If you have a pre-existing condition, they can't axe you.
Right.
Good thing. Bad thing. You're forcing us into business with a for-profit company that wants to not pay us benefits, but charge us.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, the whole thing's broken. If somebody could fix it, that'd be outstanding. And if the children can actually get along, that'd be great. It was election day in parts of the U.S. yesterday, not here in Nevada, though. New York City's next mayor will be Zohran Mamdani, with Democrats winning the governor's seat in New Jersey and Virginia. California's Proposition 50, which is it's catty, but I get it. It would seek to purposely gerrymander. You know what gerrymandering is?
Mm-mm.
Okay. When they take a county, they will, or like a voting district, they will change the size and shape of it to make it so, like, you can gerrymander something into like barely having any Democrats or Republicans if you just do it just right in these weird little shapes. They're going to purposely do that to create 5 more Democrat seats for the House of Representatives in the state of California in retaliation for Texas doing the same for Republicans earlier this year. Texas did it for 5 seats, and other states are doing the same. So California's like, fine, we're going to do the complete opposite. We're going to go for Democrats instead of Republicans. It's a pissing match. It's crazy. But that passed with around 64% of the vote. And shockingly, the red districts are the ones that voted against it. President Trump saying in a closed-door meeting with the GOP that he blames the shutdown for the blue swing and votes, and he's encouraging the Senate to eliminate the filibuster. You know what filibuster is?
No.
The Senate essentially needs 60 votes to make something happen. They're saying, screw it, just make it 50 votes. But if they do that, and then the Democrats get in power, then they can do anything with 50 votes, and then it's going to be crazy. So, yeah, I don't know. The whole thing's a mess. All I know is TSA employees are not getting paid right now. Mm-hmm. A lot of federal employees are not getting paid right now, which is asinine. MGM Resorts, they're stepping in. They delivered hundreds of meals and care packages to Harry Reid to help employees who are bothering to show up while the government refuses to show up for them. MGM says they'll continue to support as needed.
That's
which
really, really awesome.
Very good. We need a lot of that and a lot more of that. There's a lot of people that are hurting right now because children in Washington can't figure it out. Yet another story of a dog abandoned and left to die. Southern Nevada. Happened in Henderson, where police were made aware of a social media post on Tuesday of a dog found in a trash bag at Inspirata.
God.
It was brought to a local animal hospital where it later died. Henderson police are investigating in that case. A UPS plane crashed immediately after takeoff in Louisville, Kentucky yesterday. The cargo plane headed towards Honolulu, Hawaii, was barely able to get off the ground. There's video of the plane trying to take off, flames coming from the engine.
Insane.
And when you reach speed, you can't just stop on a dime. So what happened? They barely got off the ground, then they came down. They crashed into a whole bunch of buildings past the runway. At least 9 have been killed, many others injured and missing in that case, which is awful.
So sad.
And
that
going from Kentucky to Hawaii, I mean, it's filled with fuel. Really, really sad. Breeze Airways launching 4 new routes from Las Vegas in the months to come. Breeze is the one that you took.
Yeah.
You loved Breeze.
Loved Breeze. I thought it was great.
Breeze is from the guy that created JetBlue, and I'm a big JetBlue guy. I've not been on Breeze yet, but I will go on Breeze. I'm going to tell you why in a second. Destinations include John Wayne Airport. That's in the OC near Disneyland. That's going to be daily. And then there's 2 weekly to Twin Falls, Idaho, if you know anyone that's there.
Right.
Lincoln, Nebraska.
If you know anybody there.
Yeah. And this one's the one I've talked to you about it before. The California Redwoods in Eureka, California are amazing.
Very cool.
2 flights to Eureka, Wednesdays and Saturdays. Those flights begin in March. I am telling you, if you don't go to the Redwoods once in your life, you have made the biggest mistake. You must go. And now it's direct, practically.
Very
so,
cool.
yay.
Yeah.
Way better than going to San Francisco and driving 5 hours.
Yeah.
I know a guy that can tell you about that. UFC President Dana White says he's met with the FBI about a fight that appears as though it may have been fixed. Over the weekend, featherweight Issac Dulgarian lost in the first round during the UFC fight night. Sportsbooks noticing abnormal betting activity leading up to the fight. Dana got on the horn and said, "Isaac, what's going on?" They're telling me there's a whole bunch of weird money happening on your fight. Are you planning on throwing this thing? Do you owe somebody money? Are you injured?
F-.
And they called it an F- performance afterwards. He's like, "No, I'm going to rip his head off." He lost in the first round. He's fired from the league. White says if it turns out to be true that he's involved in something here, he will be his worst enemy and do everything he can do to ensure he goes to prison.
I guarantee that will happen.
Yeah, Dana White is
nobody to mess with.
not to be trifled with.
Literally.
The UFC had a similar betting issue back in 2022. Again, it's tough. Not anti-sports betting, but as a sports league, you can't take the money and then expect it to not infiltrate your situation. It's already tough enough without them there.
Insane.
It's a little rough. Hey, your Vegas Golden Knights beating the Red Wings 1-0 last night at the Fortress. They're going to be hosting the Lightning from Tampa Bay tomorrow at the Fortress. Meanwhile, UNLV Running Rebels, they fell to UT Martin 86-81 yesterday. Saturday, they're going to be hosting Chattanooga. UNLV Lady Rebels, they host Washington State tonight. Henderson Silver Knights, they host San Diego tonight at the Forum, looking for their 8th win in a row. And the Las Vegas Raiders have relented and did as wide receiver Jacoby Myers asked and traded him away. He's headed to the Jaguars. I wonder, if they did that this weekend, they could have just taken the flight with the Jags.
Yeah, right. Seriously, just take me with you.
Save him the airfare. Goodness. They're going to be getting a 4th and a 6th round draft pick for him, which I don't think is enough. But when you have a guy that doesn't really want to work for you anymore, what do you do?
They're asking Tyler Lockett, what do you think about it? He's like, I don't know, guys. He's probably like, I wish I would have gotten his bag and just went with it.
Honest to God. Yeah, the coaches are saying we're going to need more than one guy to replace him. Yeah. You might be right. Yeah.
Las Vegas weather.
It is currently 52 degrees. Sunny, going to be cloudy, though, today, and it's a high of 80.
It's all in Amy's update. Aimee+Shawn, 102.7 VGS.
Amy's Update brought to you by Boomer Sportsbook. Get your first deposit matched up to $250 in bonus bets. So Diddy thinks he's going to be out of Fort Dix sooner than later. He is telling fellow inmates that President Trump is going to pardon him early next year.
Well, no, that would be before the midterms. Huh.
Very interesting, huh? I mean, listen, maybe it's just he's wishful thinking. He's trying to put it in the atmosphere like I'm looking for fall. He's just speaking it into existence.
You and I, we've been around the block, know a couple of things.
Yeah.
There's no way he doesn't get pardoned.
I kind of feel the same.
Yeah, I think that this is going to end in a pardon.
Yeah.
And it's going to be because of a witch hunt.
Hide your baby oil when he does get out.
Yeah, Johnson & Johnson stock goes up 6% the second he comes out.
Literally, put your money there. I know nothing about that, but I would do that. What app can I download to put some money down on
gracious,
the Johnson & Johnson?
Unreal.
This is exciting. Cardi B and Stefon Diggs are expecting a baby boy. I think he let it slip in an interview on accident. I'm not sure, though, but she's due right around the corner. And he's just asking fans to send good vibes their way. He said he is so excited to have their baby do push-ups and sit-ups. And I don't know how you felt, but I know when they said it's a boy to Patrick and I, for both, to be honest, that it just I don't know, for a dad, I think it was just really exciting. And I'm not taking away from girl dads. I know they are literally saints because we're all crazy. But
I got shamed into being so excited that both boys were boys.
What do you mean?
I was really gunning for boy. And Colin, boy, awesome. And I was thrilled. I'm like, yeah, we're playing T-ball. Let's go. And then I was really praying on the second one because I was like, we have to reuse everything.
Yeah,
for real. We're going to have to repaint the thing.
We couldn't reuse anything. It was 11 years later.
That's a big gap.
But we were just, we know how to do that.
Yeah.
Like
when I got excited on the second time, I was kind of made to feel bad for having. It's like, well, you should just be happy that they're healthy.
Well,
like,
yeah, for
I'm
sure.
I'm happy that they're healthy. And they have a ween.
Hey, Demi Lovato's ex-fiance Max is put under another psychiatric hold. He was on, I believe, Instagram Live. He was posting a bunch of, provocative pictures and erratic posts, and they were together, I want to say, when she was a little off as well.
Okay.
So she obviously found her way and he has not. So he had to be taken by, he was huffing on camera, like when you, when you clean the computer stuff. I don't even know what it is, but that's what he was doing on. He was doing that on live, and a bunch of fans, also fans of him, who I don't even know who he is. I just know him as Max Ehrich or something, Ehrich. I have no idea who he is. But anyways, he said that he will actually hopefully get his life together this time around. Tom Brady just came out and said this. I was actually blown away. I'm a little pet cemetery with this, but he just revealed to the world that his dog Junie is a clone of his late dog Lua, who died in December of 2023. This is very, very interesting. They were cloned by Colossal Biosciences. It's a biotech company. Brady's an investor in it.
Of course he is.
Yes. And then so he's
this
an investor.
This is part of their marketing campaign,
Absolutely. It's all coming together. So they used blood that they took from Lua's death and cloned the dog. And he's like, I love my pets. I love my dogs. And he said it's been cool so far. That's pet cemetery for me. I don't know why, but remember when they cloned the animals and then they cloned the kid, and then the kid became a murderer.
It's the slippery slope, because inevitably it's going to go to humans. I've thought about this though with Pesky. Because, Pesky, which, by the way, we've still got to go to the vet to see what this thing is on his chest. I love him so much. I was thinking, man, if I could clone him, I'm like, you know what? No, I can't do this tiny little teeth. Now, if you could find a way to have the clone have bigger teeth so they don't fall out of his mouth.
Bigger and better, right?
Bigger and better and a little, then maybe, big old, all crowns smile on Pesky, yes, then I will go for that.
Yeah.
But these little tiny teeth falling out all over the place, and that's not.
And again, I love my dog. She's great, other than eating off the counter. But I'm not cloning her. That would just really freak me out.
That doesn't freak me out as much as with IVF. They give you the option, if you pay them a little more,
or a boy,
to choose which sex you have.
I know.
That is, I think, disgusting.
That's crazy.
Totally disgusting. That should just be a coin flip.
And I bet you people do it and pretend that they don't do it, but they do.
Oh, like designer children? Are you kidding me?
Crazy.
Aimee+Shawn. 102.7 VGM.